Welcome back to Zero to Hero. My name's Ethan, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 things that might be holding you back from becoming the true success that you are capable of being. These 3 things might surprise you. Welcome back. My name's Ethan, and today I want to talk about 3 different things that might be holding you back from becoming successful. When I got started, there were 3 things that I had to overcome, and they were fears of actually being successful. 3 things that I feared about being successful. That may sound strange to you, like why would you be fearful of success? But I had 3 specific things that I had to get over, and if you think about them, you might be affected by one of these 3. So the first thing I had to get over was the fear of being financially successful. Now, you might think that as being odd, but as a society as a whole, we are taught some things about money. We hear things like money is the root of all evil, and money isn't all that matters, and things like that kind of can, if you don't address them, they kind of operate at your subconscious level. And some things that you experience in life might give you a negative connotation about wealth. When I was in middle school, I knew some rich kids or kids of rich parents that were kind of assholes. So I associated, at that point, it wasn't right for me to make this association, but I associated wealth and riches with being an asshole. And in my 20s, I had to break that association before I could actually move on with my life and achieve financial wealth and success for myself. I remember it was in my 20s, I had a conversation with my dad, and I said, Dad, look, I'm starting my own business, but I'm concerned about if I succeed, I don't want to be a bad person or be seen as a bad person. And he looked at me, he was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I know a lot of wealthy people and they're all really nice. And it was after that conversation that I was able to move on, because I had broken that perception that wealth meant you weren't a good person. And so you need to take a look at the things related to money in your life and see if those are holding you back in terms of achieving financial success and wealth. The second thing that I had to get over, and you might encounter this as well, is the fact that I was going to lose friends. I knew that, as I got successful, there was a good chance that I would lose some of my friendships. Now, I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs who got started, and many of them have experienced the same thing that I did. This is one of the dirty secrets they don't tell you about starting your own business and going out on your own, and one of the side effects of becoming successful. One of the things that you'll find is that some of the people in your life are probably going to move away from you, and you won't interact with them, or they won't see you as often, or they won't be as supportive of you as they once were. So everybody loves somebody who's going through a struggle, right? So when you're in your startup phase, when you're starting out either a new business or you're starting out on a new goal, and you're kind of the underdog, people are going to be very supportive of you, and they're going to be cheering you on. But as you start to succeed, and I think, achieve success beyond what they have, a lot of times people tend to get jealous, they get envious of what you have. And sometimes that affects your relationships, like people, stop supporting you, they don't want to hang out with you as much, they don't want to talk to you. Just be aware that that is going to happen, but also know that just as you lose some friends as you succeed, more friends will come into your circle. You will start to attract people who are just as successful as you, or perhaps hopefully people who are even more successful than you, because they'll be able to understand you and they'll be able to help you become even more successful in the future. So even though you might lose some friendships, other friends will come into your life. You need to understand that. But that's the second thing that I had to get over and address, and you might too. The third thing that I had to get over, and that you might as well, is that I didn't really want to be a person that really gained notoriety. I know that sounds odd because I'm out here on social media producing videos and putting my face out in front of everybody, but I didn't want to be front and center. I don't like the spotlight. I'm very introverted by nature, and I don't like a lot of eyes on me. I don't like the spotlight on me, and I knew that if I did succeed, that there would be a certain amount of eyeballs on me. And I've gotten more comfortable with that over the years. I know that as I've grown, as I've developed my business, as I've succeeded over the years, I've gotten more comfortable with different aspects of the things that I need to do. I remember the first time I gave a conference presentation. I hadn't given a presentation since I was in middle school in speech class, but the first time I gave a conference presentation to like 300 people, I was outside the conference hall like doing dry heaves because I was like, I can't do this. but after every conference presentation, I got a little bit better at it. And so you can get over some of those hangups that you've got just as time goes by and as you get more experience. And so notoriety for me was one of the things that I thought about. Obviously, I'm not somebody that paparazzi is following around, and your level of notoriety is going to differ. I mean, you might be known on a big scale, globally, or you might just gain local or, a relatively small amount of notoriety. But the fact that you are succeeding will put you in the spotlight in one way or another. So remember those three things that might be holding you back in terms of fear of success. The fear of becoming financially successful, which seems odd, but you might have those things in your life where you actually have those underlying things in your psyche, in your subconscious that are affecting you and that you might be concerned about. Number two was the fear of losing friends, but also understand with that, the new people will come into your life and replace the friends that you lose. So don't worry about that. Number three was the notoriety or fame that you might get from being successful. So three things that were important to me that I certainly hope are helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please share it. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Good luck. We'll see you around.